Welcome to the Miami Heat Zone podcast, guys. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers. We are so close to that goal. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're a Miami Heat fan or an NBA fan. So Bobby Marks, he said that I think it's a strong likelihood Jimmy Butler is on the Heat roster past February 6th trade deadline, and he picks up the $52 million player option. First of all, Jimmy Butler will be a fool to not pick up that $52 million player option. At the end of the day, the Miami Heat don't like the trade offers that they're getting. But then the weird part is Jimmy Butler did say anywhere but Miami. But then at the same time, he's shooting down trades from Memphis, the Milwaukee Bucks. So really, it's only Phoenix or Miami. Or maybe a dark horse team may come before the February 6th trade deadline when teams start to feel pressure, like the Golden State Warriors. Or maybe there could be other teams out there that they want to win right now. They want to pair Jimmy Butler up with their superstar on that franchise. So we're going to have to sit back and wait. But when it comes to the overall picture, the Miami Heat, they don't want to take on long-term salary, but then they also want win-now players if they're going to trade Jimmy Butler. They are not going to just trade Jimmy just to trade him. They actually want to have assets in return for Jimmy Butler. Now, listen to this video from Mark Stein on the whole Jimmy Butler situation.
The belief around the league is that the Heat are going to have to find a way to bring him back because it just doesn't look like a trade's going to materialize here in the next week.
I can both see Jimmy Butler coming back. You said it was the 17th, coming back and becoming even more of a distraction. You know, I mean, we know he loves to, he's comfortable in uncomfortable moments like that, making things uncomfortable. I could see that. And I could also see the Heat digging their heels in and make it, hey, we're not trading you. And I could see both of them just coming together and playing out the year. Is that a crazy thing if that's the way it plays out, where they both play this game of chicken past the trade deadline and then say, well, what are you going to do? We'll revisit this in the summer. Let's play ball.
It might have to be. The Heat do not just want to trade him for the sake of trading him. They, by just letting him walk, they would realize some immediate financial flexibility this summer. And they're definitely on course for financial flexibility in the summer of 2026. So now, there is still that wild card of what is Jimmy Butler going to do with his $52 million player option for next season. Behind the scenes, he's been saying for months that he's going to decline it and go to free agency this summer. Could he reverse course and decide to opt in and take that $52 million? I mean, I guess anything possible. But I think the Heat would rather face that than making a trade where they have to bring back unappetizing contracts. They don't want to. They're not just going to trade Butler for the sake of trading him. And I do think that's where Miami will be pretty resolute here. They've definitely talked to teams. They've looked for a workable trade, but the options available to them to this point are not more appealing than just letting this thing go to the summer.
So with all that being said, the Miami Heat, they're not going to pay Jimmy Butler to stay home. And then at the same time, they're not just going to trade him anywhere. They've been prepping the Miami Heat guys in the locker room for a possibility of Jimmy Butler to return. Once again, he's getting paid $48.8 million. There's no way where he's just going to just ride out the season and not play. So as long as we can get a somewhat engaged Jimmy Butler, we'll see his attitude. We'll see how he comes back. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be fined another $3 million. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if Jimmy Butler does return. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We're pushing to 6,000 subscribers.